Welcome, everyone. The crypto market might look calm on the surface today, October 24th, but I'm telling you, don't be fooled. Beneath this little recovery, a massive storm is brewing. We're on a knife's edge, and today we're going to break down the powerful forces that are about to collide. Right now, Bitcoin is hovering around $111,000, and Ethereum is knocking on the door of $4,000. Sure, these are some nice little green candles, but this is all just the quiet before a potential hurricane. The real story is what's happening just beneath the surface. You see, the market is at a critical crossroads today. It's caught between a totally unexpected political catalyst, a looming macroeconomic storm, and a surprisingly solid long-term foundation. Okay, let's dive into what this all means. First up, let's talk about the big, unexpected news that sent some serious shockwaves through the ecosystem: a sudden political tailwind. Yeah, this came out of nowhere, a political bombshell, the pardon of Binance founder Changpeng Zhao. Now, this move is drawing some sharp criticism, for sure, but it has acted as an immediate and powerful catalyst for the entire Binance ecosystem. And look at this. The immediate impact is just undeniable. You can see capital flooding into BNB, causing a huge spike. And it's not just BNB. We're also seeing a surge in what we call politically linked altcoins, tokens tied to political figures like World Liberty Financial, which jumped over 10%. Meanwhile, look at Bitcoin, a much smaller bump, which just shows you how targeted this rally really is. So this has created a wave of speculative short-term opportunities. But let me be absolutely clear. News-driven rallies like this are the riskiest plays in the entire game. This is not the time to get careless. Okay, now let's flip to the other side of the coin and see what's building on the horizon. A massive macroeconomic headwind that has all the institutional investors on edge. And first up, the big one. Tomorrow's delayed U.S. Consumer Price Index data is forecast to come in hot at 3.1%. This single number is expected to trigger a major market move, one way or the other. It's a huge deal. And as if the CPI anxiety wasn't enough, we've also got a massive $6 billion options expiry event across Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. This is just adding another intense layer of volatility to an already tense situation. This number right here, it tells you everything you need to know about how the big money is feeling. A net outflow of over $107 million from Bitcoin ETFs in just 24 hours. That is a crystal clear signal that institutional investors are taking risk off the table ahead of tomorrow's news. So, here's the bottom line. The market is bracing for two very different outcomes, and it all comes down to that one number. If CPI comes in cool, under 3%, we could see a powerful rally, maybe even pushing past 120K. But if it comes in hot, at or above 3.1%, well, get ready for a sharp sell-off, a potential crypto bloodbath. But here's the thing. Despite all this scary short-term risk, the market's long-term foundation is actually getting stronger by the day. And that really explains why the big institutional players are still so engaged. The absolute backbone of this long-term foundation is the stablecoin market. It's just hit a record-breaking total value, cementing its role as the essential plumbing for the global digital economy. This is a real-world use case that's just going to keep on growing. And we're seeing huge progress on three key fronts. First, we're finally getting some regulatory clarity for stablecoins, which is a top priority in Washington. Second, traditional banks are no longer just watching from the sidelines. They're actively building institutional-grade crypto products. And third, the rise of tokenized real-world assets is signaling that institutional DeFi is ready for prime time. So, with all these powerful forces in play, risk management is absolutely paramount right now. So listen up, because this is not the time to be careless. The data clearly shows we are deep in a Bitcoin season. With Bitcoin dominance this high, it means capital is flowing out of altcoins and into Bitcoin as a safe haven. For all you altcoin holders out there, this is a critical signal. It means your portfolio could still lose value even if the overall market rallies. And all this anxiety we're feeling across the market, it's reflected perfectly in the Fear and Greed Index, which is sitting firmly in the fear zone. This signals extreme caution among investors, both big and small. So, here is a clear 3-step strategy for navigating this period. Number 1, reduce your leverage. You do not want to get liquidated. Number 2, avoid FOMO. Seriously, don't chase these speculative, news-driven pumps. And number 3, protect your capital. Maybe consider holding more stablecoins so you're ready for any potential drop. All of this brings us to the decisive moment, a single point in time where everything could change in an instant. The next 24 hours are going to be wild. The entire short-term direction of the market hinges on that CPI data released tomorrow morning. So buckle up and get ready for some serious volatility. So here's the key takeaway. Institutional adoption is building a really strong future for crypto. But in the immediate short term, macroeconomic risk is king. Watch that CPI number and manage your risk accordingly. And that leaves us with the final question. Do you think tomorrow's data will be the spark that ignites a new rally? Or will it trigger a painful collapse? Let me know what you think is going to happen in the comments below. Stay sharp, everyone, and I'll see you on the other side.